We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Student loan bailout costs explode, Nord Stream pipeline leaks, potential government shutdowns, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office released a report on Monday estimating that President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan will cost taxpayers more than $400 billion. The CBO said in a letter responding to questions made by Senator Richard Burr and Representative Virginia Foxx, both from North Carolina, that Biden's extension of the coronavirus-era student loan payment moratorium, now set to expire December 31st, will push up the cost of outstanding student loans by about $20 billion. Biden's decision to cancel $10,000 for each borrower below certain income limits, along with another $10,000 for Pell Grant recipients, would cost $400 billion, CBO Director Philip Swagel said in the letter. Representative Foxx said the letter showed the White House had lost all sense of fiscal responsibility. The Wharton-Penn model for student loan forgiveness pegs the cost of the plan at $1 trillion. NASA crashed the vending machine-sized DART spacecraft into an asteroid 7 million miles from Earth to test its ability to alter the path of a massive space rock if one ever threatens the planet. DART, short for Double Asteroid Redirection Test, hit the asteroid at 14,000 miles per hour, which scientists said should provide enough force to nudge the 525-foot asteroid slightly off its current orbit of a much larger nearby asteroid. Neither asteroid poses any danger to Earth, but NASA will use the dry run to prepare in case someday it needs to deflect an incoming asteroid to save the planet. It could take months to determine how much DART changed the asteroid's course. Top lawmakers unveiled a proposal to avert a government shutdown later this week. The stopgap funding package includes $12 billion more emergency aid for Ukraine as it fights off a Russian invasion, as well as a plan championed by Senator Joe Manchin that would make it easier to build energy infrastructure. The measure emerged from a Democratic deal that secured the centrist Democrats' key vote for the party's Inflation Reduction Act, but progressives don't want it in the stopgap bill to keep the government funded through December 16th. With 4 days left in the fiscal year, we cannot risk a government shutdown. We must work to advance this bill, said Senator Patrick Leahy, Democrat from Vermont, and chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee. Progressives know the energy infrastructure proposal, which will make it easier to transport natural gas, will be easier for them to stop if it's not tied to government funding. While the majority of Americans support the proposal, progressives see it as a threat to their initiatives. Sweden and Denmark said Tuesday they were investigating leaks in the two Nord Stream gas pipelines built to carry natural gas from Russia to Europe. The operator of the pipeline, which have been at the center of Europe's energy crisis since Russia invaded Ukraine, said 3 underwater lines in the Baltic Sea had suffered unprecedented damage. The reports triggered suspicion of sabotage. 2 of the pipes are part of the Nord Stream 1, a major source of gas for Europe. The other is part of Nord Stream 2, which Western nations blocked under sanctions to punish Russia for invading Ukraine. Russia has squeezed Nord Stream 1 deliveries in retaliation. The leaks won't immediately affect gas supply. Russia halted the flow through Nord Stream 1 this month. Sanctions against the Nord Stream pipeline had been pushed by both the Obama and Trump administrations before Biden caved, allowing Russia to continue its use. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.